So we're jumping right back in because PK and the Doctor have started their match, and I totally want to see this. It's Orzhov Control versus Mono White. I think this is going to be a very good matchup. We will try and connect with the other two after. So sorry for cutting the commercial, which I'm sure nobody really cares about, but who wants to watch commercials? I think the commercials are cool. I personally designed them, and so it took a lot of time and effort and energy. And it's all about the three top sponsors of the show here, which it's really important to thank them and advertise them for being involved as they are with the events. Which are, by the way, Gaming Kingdom, Kessel Run, and Magic Carta. Magic Carta, their preliminary is next month, and it is their first time being on the LGS Tour next month. I am totally hyped and excited. Can't friggin' wait. Dollhouse of Horrors. That turned out to be a really good card.
There's no intentional draws, right?
No intentional draws. You must play out your games. Skyclave Apparition. Now, I know that's part of the mono white deck, but I just haven't seen that card in a while. Great card. Great tempo card. We haven't had the Doctor on screen because he's playing mono white. So, in playing mono white, he basically he wins games pretty quickly. And Blood of the Snow here is going to clear the board, reset everything, and pretty much put mono white on I don't want to say the back foot.
Can you give me the timestamp on the round start?
Yes, I can, sweet and salty. Just give me 30 seconds here to take a look. I gotta go to here and to official announcements. It was 3:57 was the timestamp.
2 more minutes.
2 more minutes, yep.
Zombie.
Waldo, where am I? I love that name. Field of Ruin here, he's going to try and take out a Faceless Haven. I guess he's holding off on doing that. Confront the past. Ooh. I think he goes after Faceless Haven here, and he goes for a black source. Mana source. That makes sense. I'm so happy we got the doctor on. By the way, the doctor, aka Joseph, is the manager at Out of the Box, and he has been a great supporter of this whole thing. Mono White's problem is that they don't have a way to draw cards, where the other decks seem to have at least a way to gain card advantage. It feels like Mono White's card advantage is all determined by the ability to tax their opponent's hand and then go underneath them and aggro them out, which is why Mono White can just win games very easily. Oh yeah, that is an excellent card. Sun Gold Sentinel. You can pay one white and one other, and you can give it protection from any color that you want, and it can't be blocked by that color, which is a great way to protect it against opposing creatures in a creature matchup or removal spell when it comes to against control matchups. It really looks like Mono White is has the potential to take game one here. They just don't seem to have an out. I mean, it's not enough, is it? So if it exports itself, which it's going to do, the opponent gets to choose the creature, does it not? Drain 2 life, draw a card. So he's at 1 here. Wow. So he gains 2 life, draws a card, gets a land. Goes back up to 3, and then he has 2 blockers. So he's 2 blockers and he's at 3 life. I mean, you're just putting as much pressure as you can, right? Oh, that's game. Oh, ho, ho. Mono White takes game 1, and that's how Mono White does it. Somebody said recently that the Mono White is the new Mono Green from the last standard before Crimson Vow came out. And with the cards of Thalia and Sun Gold Sentinel, the power level of Mono White has just increased, which is, I mean, very cool. So they seem to be able to go not only underneath Mono Green, I love the fact that it can go underneath control decks, especially Izzet. And Mono White seemed to do very well against the first in game 1 against Orzhov. And now they both have access to cards to help them in this kind of a matchup. I want to believe that Orzhov, they just have better cards, right? Like, I mean, they both kept, by the way, which is good. It means nobody's going to be down on cards. The removal suite with Massacre is so important in this kind of a matchup. It helps keep their life total high and their opponent's life total low. Don't forget, everyone, we're doing a promo pack. Thanks to all the promo packs come from Out of the Box because they are just amazing at helping me give prizes away for just viewers and stuff, helping everyone stay involved. So please go check them out at Out of the Box. They are in Bell's Corners. If you are not local, you can go online and pre-order cards or order singles and product. I know Joseph would be more than happy to mail some stuff out to you guys.
And they have Funkos.
And they have Funkos, Sweet and Salty, coming in with the and Funkos, which is very true. They do have Funko Pops. I have personally.
I don't like Funkos, but in case someone else did.
Oh, Funkos aren't those?
Yeah, that's why I was being sarcastic.
Oh, right.
It's literally my whole backdrop.
Right. I have personally bought Funkos for my wife from Out of the Box. One of them was for Christmas. Aww. M. Hately.
Hattie.
M. Hattie.
Hattie. Matey.
Mono White is doing exactly what their game plan is, which is to put a lot of pressure on them. Faceless Haven is being destroyed by Field of Ruin. And it looks like PK's battery low is his battery low. His battery is really low on whatever device he's using, whatever laptop. So if this doesn't end soon, I can see his game crashing. Do you see that, Sweet and Salty?
Yeah.
It's like his battery on his PC. Somebody needs to tell that boy to plug it in. Thank you again to all the viewers for sticking with us throughout the day and the event. So he gets to learn and draw 2 cards and create 2 tokens. Pretty freaking cool, man. Pretty freaking cool. He's definitely going to wipe the board here, but like a Faceless Haven is the perfect card against board wipes. Because typically you would spend your whole turn wiping the board, and then your opponent just untaps and you attack them with Faceless Haven. Which kind of makes Faceless Haven a very important card in these control matchups, for sure. And that's exactly what he's going to let happen. Ooh, by playing the eye twitch here, he has a blocker, the Faceless Haven. That is actually good job. He's going to throw all his mana into that, making it a 5-3. But Soul Shatter here, each opponent sacrifices a creature. Yeah. Yup. And then he still leaves Eye Twitch up for Faceless Haven. Skyclave is going to take care of Eye Twitch, though, allowing Faceless Haven to come in and hit for 4. And now he's one turn away from losing this round. He's got to come up with something. So he's going to gain life and get a land, then his deck out. He's got 2 blockers. Reduced to memory, I can't remember if that is... No, it is not an instant. It is a sorcery, which means if he chooses to use it, he's going to have to use it before this turn is out. And he's not. So he's leaving Deadly Dispute up, which will allow him to block and draw cards. Faceless Haven is going to come into play for an attack, which is exactly what we expected. And it looks like he's activating both of them. So he has 10 power that he's going to be attacking with here. And in blocking, he's still 2 is definitely going to go through based on the blocks. He's going to lose his whole board. So he's going to sack the Professor. Oh, I just don't feel like Blood in the Snow or Doomstar are the cards that are going to help him in this matchup. Faceless Haven is proving to be the all-star of this round. Oh my god. Zombie is telling me he gives hexproof, not protection. Hexproof against a color. Thank you very much for the correction. I love the chat. They always correct me if I'm wrong. So by destroying all the creatures, he creates 2 oh, I see. So he used Blood in the Snow. He got the Professor back. And he got a 1/1 from Skyclave by killing Skyclave. By activating both Faceless Havens here, he's pretty much going to attack them into... Yeah, they're just going to become chump blockers. It's too bad that he's only got chump blockers. Because he could have hopefully effectively traded for one. I mean, that's the goal, right? You want to effectively trade.
The doctor says not protection. Keyword, as it does take damage if it blocks something or is already blocked.
Yeah, it's not protection, it's only hexproof.
Oh.
Yeah. Zombie corrected
Right.
one message ahead. Yeah. Yeah, I was wrong. Now I've been proven wrong by 2 players. He's at 4. He's got 2. Does he have the ability to... So he wipes the board here. Then he's facing down 2 Faceless Havens. What can he bring back? Guess we're going to find out, eh? 3. 2. X is 2, so he's bringing back a 1 mana and a 2 mana. So Eye Twitch and Professor. It's pretty good. I don't know what I'm more concerned about. Mono white or his battery dying. That's funny though. Sorry guys, I know that after this round I'm going to have a lot to set up for the playoffs, so I just wanted to run to the washroom as quick as I could. Ship all around. Mascot here was looks like it was a good play. Control is doing exactly what Control always does in the later parts of the game, where they just play to the board or have the cards they need to go over the top of their opponent, even though they are aggro. Because aggro decks have card advantage problems, usually they run out of steam, and then control decks just have the ability to go over the top of them. Massacre! No! Yeah! Meathook Massacre is the card I would want. The only problem with Meathook Massacre is that it doesn't kill Faceless Havens. But Soul Shatter does. That is very true. The doctor was just saying that if they're ever looking for anything, like if any customers or players are looking for something specific, they just have to contact the doctor at Out of the Box, and they can see what they can do about getting it in.
For sure.
Yeah. He's even said that to me too, so. Oh. Soul Shatter is really good against that Gold Sentinel card because even though it gives it hexproof from a color, it's a sacrifice trigger, which means that hexproof doesn't matter.
It does matter.
It actually doesn't.
It's cancel culture.
Cancel culture. So what I'm going to do for the playoffs, I'm going to take a few minutes just to message the players, and then I will build the playoff tree live on stream, I think. So that way I can talk through the matchups while I'm doing it. It's probably the best. Wow. The control deck is finally turning the page and becoming the aggressor. So he's going to gain 3 life, which is not enough against 2 Faceless Havens. But he is going to play a Professor, which is going to give him another blocker. Dollhouse of Horrors. So he's going to activate Dollhouse of Horrors and bring back the other Professor, which is amazing. Allows him to go get another sideboard card. He is totally using his sideboard to his advantage as much as possible. So he's got 2 blockers, and that's good. 2 blockers for both Faceless Havens. He's just holding on here. Orzhov is just holding on. Saying, "You shall not pass." So he has enough life that he can finally double block one of the Faceless Havens, which is really smart. Wow. It's too bad he didn't have that massacre earlier in the game, because then he would have had 2 in the battlefield. That would have been cool to watch. So if he plays this, does he export it? Oh yeah. Oh, thank you. If you, oh, Sam is saying goodnight. Thank you very much, Sam. So Skyclave Apparition is taking, getting rid of the Meat Hook Massacre, which I think is brilliant. It's a really good card to get off the battlefield. It allows Orzhov to keep grinding with you, making it more and more difficult for your opponent to win closeout games. Invasion here, Inversion, destroying all non-land permanents. I'm not sure how good of a card that is right here. I mean, they will get 1 Eye Twitch back. I'm not sure it's the right play, though. They'll get Eye Twitch and a 2/2. I guess that's not horrible. Part of me feels like they should have used the token. Oh, Paladin class. That's good. It's 2 cards left. Holy jumping. And there goes Paladin class. I think my mono white just actually may lose this second game, which is really, it's a tough pill to swallow. I mean, they're so close. 2 life. It reminds me of all those control decks that would, you just get down to like the nitty gritty and then they're dead. And then you're dead. Yeah. Wow, that was such a good matchup.